Can you get a camera capable of keeping up with the demands of pro-level video work for under £1,000? Well, we took a closer look at the Fujifilm X-S10 to put it through its filmmaking paces to find out. When Fujifilm and the team at London Camera Exchange asked to send us the X-S10 to test as a pro-level video camera, I was a little wary. An APS-C sized camera in that form and that price point looks like a cut-down version of the sublime X-T4. Surely we wouldn't be able to keep up with our demands as video shooters. But I was willing to give it a go and take the Fujifilm X-S10 into the field with us on a full production to find out. We had a need to capture a large selection of scenic B-roll and landscape shots for an upcoming production that we're working on. So to give the clearest indication of how this camera will actually perform for this video, I wanted to keep things as authentic and simplistic with regards to the settings and the camera setup as possible. Of course, we could create a fully caged setup for this camera, attach a HDMI recorder like the Ninja V, and squeeze every last inch of value from that body and sensor. Doing this would allow you to record a clean HDMI output of a 4K 10-bit 422 video with about as much post-production versatility as you could ever want. When looking to record internally onto SD cards, we take a small step in specs back to a 4K 8-bit 420. However, I will say when you're filming with purpose and care, that 8-bit file is easily good enough for any level of production. For maximum versatility on these location shoots, we opted for the Fujinon 16-80 lens. From our experience with this piece of glass on the X-T4, we knew that it offered the greatest level of flexibility without compromising on quality. In many respects, it's the perfect companion for everyday video shooting and content creators, being so versatile, lightweight, and of such a high optic quality. The first thing you're struck by when you're actually using this camera is how lightweight it is. For sure, it's not the smallest APS-C sized camera on the market, but it does make up for that by being reassuringly ergonomic and quality in hand. The reason I mention this is that from a casual video shooter's perspective, those comfort issues are key to being happy to use this camera all day long. Also, as the X-S10 only weighs in at 465 grams, it means I could comfortably attach it to a more lightweight travel tripod. All of these little things for us lazy video shooters are really important. Much like experienced photographers are always looking to shoot RAW for maximum editing options, us video shooters do often look for flat, log format footage from our video cameras. Often our editors insist on us providing them with log format footage to give them maximum post-production versatility. And thankfully, the X-S10 borrows this capability from the X-T4 by providing that ability to shoot in full F-Log. Now, as we're editing this footage ourselves, I can be a bit more decisive with my shooting decisions and be confident to move away from that flat image profile and take advantage of Fujifilm's renowned picture profiles, namely the Eterna picture profile, which I personally love. It's a clear aesthetic choice to make, but that's not to say that you're stuck with what you see, as even with an 8-bit 420 video, there's still a good amount of headroom to make color grading and corrections in the edit. Anyone that follows any of the videos that we make will know that I do my best to avoid slow motion capture at all costs. For me personally, it's not something I enjoy, and in truth, it's far from needed in this production, but I do know it's still a popular look, especially amongst content creator communities. The X-S10 comfortably caters for this too. By stepping down to 1080p, you can record up to 200 FPS or 240 in NTSC modes. Be wary if you do go for that faster frame rate though, as you'll really need to compensate for your exposure, as by definition, you're letting less light into the sensor. All cameras will automatically try to fix this by bumping up your ISO levels to levels of high noise, so if you can, make sure you light your subjects accordingly. One thing I truly love about the current crop of Fujifilm cameras is that IBIS system. It was phenomenal in the X-T4, and despite the smaller body of the X-S10, Fujifilm have still managed to cram in a highly effective stabilization system that works really well for video. Handheld shooting isn't just possible with this, but almost encouraged by the camera. It's another feature that casual or run and gun video shooters will love. It's worth noting, as with all sensor shifting IBIS systems, if you're planning on using this on a tripod for panning, tilting, or on a gimbal for movement shots, you will likely want to turn this feature off to remove any unwanted jolts created by that IBIS system overcompensating for your movements. So after spending a good week with the camera, putting it through its paces in a highly demanding video shooting scenario, I'm deeply impressed. To think you can get a camera that's this usable, with video quality this good for under $1,000, is almost unbelievable. For me, this would make the perfect companion to a casual video creator or vlogger, and equally would serve as a perfectly capable tool in a filmmaker's kit bag. So, for some more information on the Fujifilm X-S10, there will be some links below. And before I go, I'll leave you with some more of those stunning sunrise shots from this incredible little camera.